I mean, she is hilarious. She's been on Comic View. She's been on HBO. She's been on CBS. She travels all over the country. She's entertained our troops in Germany and Japan and abroad. She's going to come up here and work really hard for you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Simply Shanell. Come on, put your hands together for Simply Shanell.
With her. Show do. I got $15 in there. I want 15 when I get through. Cause y'all know my people. Y'all know my people. My people is the only people I know that will come to your house, steal your money, and help you look for it. Ever had your money stolen? Oh, don't they look at you hard for your money? Be all in the basement by the hot water tank. You ain't been down there in 2 weeks. Then I was gonna say, girl, you can check my pockets. Quit playing, loose that bra. Squat off. You ever had to answer this question? When the last time you seen it? Before you came over. Before you came over, my money was in my purse, grandma. Come on, quit playing. People will die owing you money. You can't even breathe properly. You all at the funeral like, I can't believe she died with my 50. Oh, I can't take it. I'm gonna get them earrings out her ear. I ain't she going to hell. She don't need metal on the side of her head anyway. You know what I mean? And before I get started, I'm upset. I got a ticket on the way here. Police gonna pull me up talking about why you speed. I'm like, why you hiding all the way back on the ramp? I couldn't see you. I think that's unfair. I just got my car. They say it get up to 145 miles an hour. I don't even know if it go that fast because every time I try to test it out, they pulling me over. I mean, seriously, think about it. Do you know if your car go as fast as it's supposed to go? I figure like this, next time I go by, I'm telling you, hey, let me see a car do 75 miles an hour. I don't need them extra miles because they get my license in trouble. Got responsibility. And I want to let y'all know I am upset with America. Yeah, I said it. I am upset with America. But not to the point you will ever hear me say, send me back where I'm from. Just learn how to deal with the neighborhood characters. You know, don't really know what to do with a lion sitting up in my front yard. So I'm staying, but I'm upset. Because America doing some silly things right now. You know, I was watching on the news. Do you know America is offering $3,000 for every Taliban fighter they turn in? Ain't this a trip? America has been at a war on drugs for the last 45 years. I ain't seen not one commercial say, I'll give you $3,000 to turn your local dope dealer because I would be on the phone. I would be on the phone. I'd be like, hello? Is this a dope dealer hotline? Yeah, I want to turn in my granddaddy. He's selling Viagra. I mean, $3,000, that ain't no chump change. I could get my phone cut back on in my own name. I could get my cable on legally. I wouldn't even work no more. I'm from the east side of Detroit. You know, I'm just saying I'd be rich. That's all I'm saying. I'd be rich. You know, like, because America, do y'all realize the only people in America receiving free health care is people that's incarcerated? Ain't this the trip? I'm thinking about sponsoring my own national Let's Go to Jail Day for people without health insurance. I mean, ladies, if you need a mammogram next Tuesday, snap a cop, go to jail. Get some health care in your life. Get some health care in your life. What really upset me, you know what really upsets me with America is that we don't utilize the resources of the land. country. Iraq got that oil, they use that to their benefit. Mexico got people that will work. What we have in America? We have an abundance of prisoners. An abundance. And I recently found out if you have a felony, you cannot serve in the military. Ain't this a trip? He has been convicted of 15 drive-bys and we see no need for his expertise. Come on, America, wake up. Wake up. You know, I just say, why take my son out of Wayne State when you can take Pookie out of Jackson? Come on, America, I'm upset with America. And I'm going to tell you what really upset me with America was when they went to Baghdad. Found Saddam in a hole in the ground. Y'all remember that? Found Saddam in a hole in the ground. But they tell me they can't find my baby daddy to get my back child support. He on Grand River. America! Find my baby daddy. Give me my back child support. Anybody here got a baby daddy? Oh, he's some strange creatures. I ran into my baby daddy at the mall. I jumped on the phone. Yes, this case number 652. He's spending money. No, he's spending money. He in Foot Locker. Okay, I'm gonna make a citizen arrest. My baby daddy, such a baby daddy, done turned me into a baby mama. I went over his house. He don't have a car. I keyed his gym shoes. Walk on him. Sugar in his fish tank. Your fish got diabetes. Your fish got diabetes. But ladies, I don't suggest you do that silly stuff, because that's going to get your restraining order. Trust me, you don't want your restraining order. I mean, like, I really didn't mind the restraining order, but it was like parts I didn't like. Like, they going to tell me I can no longer show up to his place of employment. I quit playing. This is the only place I know he gonna be, you know what I mean? Then they told me I had to stay 500 yards away from him. So now I just post up at the end of his block and yell, "Hey! Your son needs shoes!" Got the neighbors all in our business, you know? I just say, forget it. I'm just gonna embarrass this man into taking care of his son. I ran up on him in church. I was like, "Oh no, you ain't getting the Lord 10%. Jesus had a father. You need to take care of your son." Yeah, the pastor had got upset because I had spoke out like that, but he had said in the sermon, if someone's on your heart, that was on my heart. That was on my heart. You know, because y'all got kids. You got kids? Ooh, I can't stand my kids. I mean, I love them, but I don't like them that much. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If my kids wasn't my kids, they couldn't be my kids' friends. They wouldn't be allowed up in my house. They wouldn't be allowed up in my house. My kids so bad, you know, sometimes they make me wish I was a bird. So I could just look at it and say, okay, you 6 weeks old, you need to flap up out this nest. Or better yet, a turtle. Because that way I could go to the beach, lay my eggs, kick a little sand over them, and go for a swim. Man, I bet it's nice being a turtle mom. I should have been a turtle mom. I should have been a turtle mom. My kids so bad, they got me going to church. I am trying to get into heaven right now because my kids are bad as hell. So I figure I might as well try to get into heaven so I won't have to spend eternity with them. You know what I mean? Like, that's a win-win situation. Like, I couldn't imagine dying going to hell and my kids in hell too. They down there complaining, "Mama, it's hot. Mama, I'm in hell too." Now go talk to your grandma, ask the bishop to pray for you. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, y'all know it's gonna be people in hell you never expected to see. You're gonna be walking through showed them too much. See, when I was a child, I knew my place. Because my mama told me on a daily basis, Shanell, you a child, you need to stay in a child's place. Now don't ask me where a child place is. All I know is a quiet place. They don't be running and jumping and making a bunch of noise in child place. They don't. See, when I was growing up, I was stupid. I'ma tell y'all the truth. I didn't even know my mama's real name. I ain't know her name. I was 12 years old when I found out my mother's name. I'm outside playing. Her girlfriend pull up. She said, go get Vernell. Who? She said, go get Vernell. I'm like, you got the wrong house. She said, girl, go get your mama. I ran the house. I'm like, mama, Miss Ophelia asking for some lady named Vernell. She said, fool, that's me. I'm like, what? You got a real name? See, my parents kept their names so secretive, they called each other mama and daddy. My dad be in the garage, go tell mama I'm ready to eat. I'm like, what is your name? And you see, I was fortunate because I grew up with a father in the household. I believe every child deserves to have their father in the household. You do, because when you're raised with your father in your household, you know that daddies are scary. My dad was real scary because he had a glass eye. We sit down, eat dinner, daddy get through eating before us. He get up, take his eye out his head, set on the table, walk away. I'm watching y'all. I'm watching y'all. Then eat them vegetables. We got somewhere to be. We didn't go to the doctor like that when I was growing up. You had to have a bone sticking through to go to the doctor in my mama's house, because she made our medicine. She didn't go to school for it, but she made it anyhow. And y'all ever had homemade medicine? You know it got one main ingredient: whiskey. Whiskey and rock candy. Whiskey and honey lemon. My mom would make this stuff up in the summer, but she wouldn't give it to us then. Set it up in the back of the cabinet and let it ferment. Come winter, we caught a cold. We didn't get cough syrup. We was walking around the house drunk. She like, you feel better? I'm like, yeah, I ain't feeling no pain. It's all burning in my chest. So winter was up, I was walking around coughing when I didn't have a cold. Mama, can I get another shot of that? You don't know what they talking about. Open your mouth and swallow the spoon of grease. Another medicine, castor oil. Oh, y'all remember that? See, when I was growing up, parents had this ritual where they would just wake up in the morning and say, I think I'll clean their system. You ain't coughed, you ain't farted, you ain't been constipated. They just want to clean your system. I truly believe that's what's wrong with our kids today. You ain't cleaning their systems no more. They full of mess. When you go home, clean your kids' system. Clean your kids' system. I wouldn't want to be a kid nowadays. I wouldn't want to be a kid for nothing in the world. Kids nowadays got grown folks' problems. I'm volunteering at my son's school in the kindergarten class. Little boy just sitting off to himself. I go talk to him. I say, sweetheart, what's wrong? He say, man, DTE finna cut off my gas. I'm like, oh my God, why you gonna mess up the baby credit? over. For Christmas, my son wrote Santa Claus a letter, asked for $1,400 worth of stuff. I wrote him a letter back from Santa. Dear Jalen, quit playing. You ain't getting this. Had the nerve to ask for one of them little motorized Jeeps. I went to Toys R Us. That car, $479. My first car cost me $3. I'm like, boy, if you get that car, that ain't your car, that's the family new car. You gonna be dropping me off at work and carrying your sister to school, all right? Oh, wait a minute, did I tell y'all my good news? I ain't tell y'all my good news. I just moved in my first house without roaches. Give it up for me, give it up for me. God is good. God is good. God is good. I'm gonna tell you, the last house I moved in, roaches was there when I got there. I go to move my furniture in the room, roach come crawling out. Baby girl, watch where you stepping. But I knew they was bad when they started going to work with me. I go to work, set my work bag down, roach come crawling out the bag. Oh, so this way you be at all day? This is nice. I'ma give me a job. Yeah. They so bad, you know I talk to my girlfriend. You tell people you got roaches, everybody got a remedy to help you get rid of roaches. One of my girlfriends said, Chanel, you need the boric acid and the powdered sugar. So I go get it and I'm putting it all around the baseboards of my house. Later on that evening, I saw the roaches making sugar cookies with it. Then my other girlfriend said, no, you gotta have roach spray. You gotta get the name brand though, you gotta get Raid. I go buy Raid, I'm spraying the Raid, the roaches running up to me. Shine me up too, shine me up too. Then my other girlfriend said, no, Chanel, you gotta get that bomb. And y'all ever heard of the roach bomb? Oh yeah, I go to the grocery store, I read it, say 1 per room. I said, I'ma get 2 because my roach is aggressive. I go home, set the bombs off, come back a couple hours later, roaches sitting in there with little roach gas masks. Come on, you tripping, we was here first. I'm like, okay, well I'm out of here, you know? But I did notice when I mentioned roaches, some of y'all got quiet. Like I was nasty. You ain't gotta be nasty to have roaches. You can get roaches from anywhere. I know, cause one time I brought home a church roach. And I knew it was a church roach because it was walking across my sink talking about wade in the water. Wait, I'm like, you about to be baptized. One time I brought home a grocery store roach. Later on that evening, I felt him pulling on my pants leg. He was like, excuse me, can you carry me back home? You ain't got nothing to eat up in here. Like, I ain't tell you to climb in the bag. Where my church folks at? Church folk, make some noise. Ooh, I can't stand church folk. I ain't talking about Christians. I'm talking about church folk. Because there is a difference. You ever go to church, you ain't been in a while, Christian come up to you, ooh, sister, so nice to see you in the house of the Lord. Now church folk, girl, where you been? You know I've been at the casino, quit playing when I'm getting right with the Lord. But I've been going to church. But I'm going to tell you, any ushers in here, any ushers? I can't stand them ushers. Them ushers don't even want to let you in the house of the Lord. As soon as you get to the door, what the usher do? Shut it up. Usher had me waiting so long last Sunday, I knocked on the door. I was like, listen, I'm going to go outside and smoke a Newport. Let me know when the doors of the church really open. But I've been going to church, and I'm going to tell y'all, sometimes I don't think my people are in heaven. Because I went to church last Sunday, and the minister said the streets of heaven are paved in gold. We ain't there. My people get to heaven, it's gonna be some potholes, because we love that bling bling. We love that bling bling. Don't be walking around, got that street. we see a long line, what we do? Look for who we know up front. You gonna spot your girl, you gonna be like, girl, when you die, pretend like I died with you, all right? Pretend like get all the way to the gate to get turned around. And what about my people when we find out our name ain't in that book of life? You know my people, we gonna act up. What you mean I ain't in the book of life? I'm Shanell with an S. I ain't in the book. Well, tell my grandma to come here for a minute. I know my grandma ain't heaven. Tell her to come here for a minute. Grandma gonna come. She gonna be like, baby, what you want? I'll be like, grandma, talk to God. Get me in heaven. She gonna be like, girl, now you know I done got half of the family in, and your Aunt Gloria Jean ain't died yet. Now you going to hell. You ain't gonna be down there by yourself. Your mama is dead. Get that family in jail. You will be all right. You'll be all right. Where my people from Detroit? If you from Detroit, make some noise. You ever go out of town and tell people you're from Detroit? They be like, you from Detroit? They always ask the same question. Is it as bad as they say? And you be like, yeah. But I like to tell people, it's some good things about living in a city full of violence. It's some good things, like people from Detroit, we some fast duckers. People in Bloomfield Hills don't know how to duck like Detroiters know how to duck. I was at a club downtown last week. Look, I learned how to play dead. You can't even see me breathe. Guy was like, we ain't even shot, don't! But thanks to our former mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick, Detroit has been in the national spotlight. Because Kwame came on television and said, I got $6 a month to give y'all back. Because he bought his wife some new breasts. Paid $15,000 for them. Ladies, can you imagine what $15,000 breasts look like? I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If I had $15,000 breasts, I wouldn't wear another shirt a day in my life. I'd be in church, pastor, these 15s right here. These 15. I think when Carlita come back, we need to post up at the federal courthouse. Be like, Carlita, show us the breasts we paid for them. But did y'all hear that Kwame messed up so bad that the Temptations are thinking about remaking one of their songs in honor of Kwame? Y'all remember Papa Was a Rolling Stone? They're thinking about remaking it. Would you like to hear it? Kwame was a rolling stone. The way he used city credit cards was wrong. But then he lied and left Detroit for another home. It was the 3rd of September. That day we'll always remember. Yes, we will. 'Cause that was the day that the mayor lied. Of course we got a chance to see it all day long. Channel 2 show repeats of it. Kwame, we're depending on you to tell us the truth. And Kwame just looked up and said, you better get up out my face. I am the mayor, I won the race. And I didn't lie, Steve Wilson set me up. And it say, Kwame, is it true what they say that Carlita never worked a day in her life? And Mayor, bad talk going around town saying you had a party and somebody called your wife. Now that ain't right. Heard some talk about a Navigator Lincoln. Found out all the time you and Christine was cheating. Kwame, we're depending on you to tell us the truth. It's going platinum. I can't wait for it to get out. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. But before I go, I always like to leave on positive messages. So first of all, I just want to thank you for inviting me out to perform. Just thank you. And I always like to leave on positive message. Registered voters, make some noise. Amen. I believe if you don't vote, you shouldn't breathe. And I take it that serious because it's a right that was fought for never freely given. One of my major accomplishments in life is I have voted in every general and primary election since the age of 18. I do rock my vote. And I do that because I believe racism still exists in America. But I tell you, I'd rather deal with this type than the old type. Because I couldn't be no slave. You know, if I was a slave, what kind of slave I would be? A snitch slave. Master, they try to escape. Yeah, they say it's a hill on the tugging ranch, got underground railroad connections. Can I have some lemonade? Get out there and vote. I don't tell you who to vote for. I don't tell you what to vote for. But I put it this way. If we as a people can make Nike Gym Shoe Company #1 in America in the world, and our money did that, we can start electing officials that represent our needs and our concerns. I am Simply Shanell, and it has been my pleasure.